everyone. I just want to touch bases on some messages with the energy cards I just laid for September 19th through October 2nd. And then from there, we'll just move right into your zodiac reading for these dates. First of all, I'm feeling like some of you throughout September, and it's going to appear these 2 weeks, there's been a lot of work on emotional issues I feel from childhood and your adolescent years. Also, too, things that you have felt abandoned by or heartbroken. I feel a lot of that energy coming up these last 2 weeks before Mercury goes direct, and we're still under the influence of that lunar eclipse, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The lunar eclipses have energies that can fire off 3 months prior and 3 months after, and there were some cross point aspects to this lunar eclipse that could have actually brought back energy, from April of 2015. What I'm feeling here is, I feel for some of you, these 2 weeks are about what has, broken your heart. Where do you feel abandoned? Where do you feel neglected and ignored? I feel like that there's a lot of healing to happen with this. And Spirit is really there with you. Your spirit guides are there with you, trying to help you see that there are other avenues. There are other doors that are open. You just have to walk through them. Now, for some of you, it may have these 2 weeks may be extremely productive, or you were very busy the first part of September, and now it's time to wrap it all up and take a vacation, or just relax. Some of you throughout the world have been through some very turbulent weather, and I feel like there is still turbulent weather going on through the end of September. Besides turbulent weather, there have been some earthquakes. I feel like there may be another one on its way. And I do feel that there are some significant energy changes. They're good. They're good. These energy shifts are meant to be, because the universe is trying to open up gateways for you to move through, to seek the happiness within, and to rid yourself of toxic energy, toxic people, toxic environment around you. Okay, this broken heart doesn't necessarily mean he or she left you, although I do feel that there have been some relationships that are coming to an end or have ended, and the healing process is on these next 2 weeks. But what I also am getting is this is an opportunity to look into eating habits. If you're eating healthy, to change those habits, quit smoking. If you're drinking a lot, slow down or quit. If you're having addictive issues, this is the time to check in, to rehab, or see a therapist. This shift between the 19th and October 2nd is important. It's important to shift within you regarding, healthy ways, healthy habits. We can be habitual people, so we would love to have no habits. But unfortunately, we are going to tend to obsess over something, okay? Until we get to that point where we've shifted and our ego is unimportant anymore, and we've reached the plateau of being the observer, being our spirit. But in the meantime, the journey continues, as I said, and I feel that there are doors that are there for you to walk through, to peace, to rejuvenation, to renewal, to rebirth. For some of you, it's rest. So I'm feeling, that if you give the universe an opportunity, they're there for you. Your guides are there for you, just trying to move you on past these doors into something much more blissful. I know that we are in the time of shifts. We're in the time of changes. And you hear me speaking a lot. And they're not close to ending. But there isn't any reason you can't enjoy this initiation. You can't enjoy this shift. You know, this is the time to discover you, your soul purpose on this planet, and to co-create love, light, and peace. Much love and blessings, friends. Let's move on to your reading. How's it going, Capricorn? This is your mini general and love tarot card reading for September 19th through October 2nd, 2016. Well, we got a lot of things going on here, like exciting things, but yet sort of kind of feeling outplaced. I'm feeling like suddenly you woke up about something, and I'm getting something regarding an ex. Somebody that you've been separated from, you realize, wait, that's my soulmate, you know. I feel like you're contemplating whether or not you can put this relationship back together, or you lost your soulmate and your soulmate is trying to decide whether or not this is worth putting back together. What I'm getting here is the angel forever in my light, and that card means safe and sound. So whatever the decision is that you make or participate in making, just know that everything is safe, secure, and sound. That you can make this decision and know that this decision is correct. I'm also feeling too that some of you Capricorns may have taken out some time for yourself, where maybe things aren't happening as quick as you'd like them to happen, and that's what I'm feeling you might be struggling with the next 2 weeks. Like you want things to happen faster than they're meant to happen. And sometimes when we get really excited, when we get a wake-up call or a realization about something, we're like, okay, I'm ready, you know, I see it all. And perhaps the other people who are involved with you, though, aren't at the same level as you may be regarding this realization. And another message that's coming in here, Capricorn, is some of you who are working, I think that you've been thinking very hard, actually. Saturn's been a little heavy here, so maybe kind of ease up on the thinking so much and just kind of feel it out, be the observer. Because I'm feeling, excuse me, my throat is just, it's allergy season for me, and it's just like constantly getting phlegmy here. Excuse me. Anyways, I feel like this is a decision that you're going to make about money. And for some of you, I feel like you're in a position here now that maybe this is one of your realizations that, wait a minute, I'm doing so much work here, but I'm not making enough money. So I feel like there is a change coming for you. Now, whether this shift happens during these 2 weeks really depends on you, okay? It depends upon how quickly you wish to, you know, become it and manifest it. Otherwise, I feel like you're making plans for a change, and I feel like that might be change in work, change in departments, you know, change completely, get out of there, like leave, go into another company. And I feel like some of you too, law's coming up here for me, law. So what does law mean here, Spirit? Like some of you may have some legal matters that are coming up towards the end of this month, you know, between the 19th and September 30th or the first part of October. So I feel like this is going to settle itself towards the end. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for. This could be a divorce. This could be just a legal matter. Maybe you're suing someone. Car accident came up here too. Like maybe you got an injury and now you're finally settling the injury suit. I would, however, you know, there could be a possible continuance. But what I'm feeling is from the judge is that it's at the point where it's been continued enough. So I feel like that the judge is going to force a settlement here. You know what? I want to pull another card here because it's kind of ending here with the soulmate. Well, I feel like for some of you Capricorns, you know, you're joining your soulmate. I feel like a lot of soulmate energy is coming in between the 19th and the 2nd of October, and Well, this is really exciting news because I feel like you've been through a lot of what I want to call the shuffle. And now you're at the point where you're going to step into enlightenment. You know, you're going to actually, I got a nice cool breeze that just came over me. No, it's not my air conditioner. I just feel that this breeze is a message from Spirit that there are going to be changes. I feel you standing in your power. The changes are going to be good. You're going out with the old. You're coming in with the new. All in this 2-week period. All in this 2-week period. So this is fabulous news. Capricorn, thanks. This, of course, is your mini reading. Much love and blessings.